Jackie Chan has always made a living by risking his life. As both an actor and director, Jackie redefined what action movies could be. His unstoppable drive to create new, more daring stunts has left his competition in the dust. In this video, I won't be diving into Jackie Chan's life story. Instead, I'll be showing you some of the most dangerous stunts of his career, the ones that nearly killed him. But if you enjoy the video, I'll definitely make a full biography episode next time. Now, let's begin. In Police Story 2, there's a scene where Jackie has to get into a building, but security is already waiting for him. He admitted he could have come up with a simple way to do it, but decided to go bigger. First, he jumps onto a moving truck. Then comes the most dangerous part, leaping from that truck onto a bus. One wrong move, and it's a long fall to the ground. But he nailed it. The final shot was Jackie jumping from the bus straight into a window on the second floor. Ironically, this easiest part ended up being the most dangerous. He cut his hand so badly he could see the bone, and also hit his head. Still, Jackie said none of that mattered. All that mattered was that he nailed the scene. The finale of the original Police Story was filmed in a massive Hong Kong mall. Jackie and his stunt team pulled off some of the craziest action ever filmed, but there's one stunt that stood out. You've probably heard about it. Jackie had to slide down a tall pole covered in lights, and just before shooting, he looked down and felt terrified. He wasn't sure if he could actually jump. But once the director yelled, "Action," he had no choice. 12 cameras were already rolling. He screamed, jumped, and slid down, burning his hands, injuring his pelvis, and damaging 2 vertebrae in the process. Most actors would never work near a real helicopter, but Jackie isn't most actors. In this 1993 scene, he grabs onto a rope ladder hanging from a chopper as the villains try to shake him off. That wasn't even the worst part. The helicopter descends toward a moving train, and Jackie has to avoid a full-speed collision. Something went wrong, and the helicopter actually hit Jackie. He ended up with a broken rib, dislocated shoulder, and a jaw injury. Despite this, he still had to hang from a metal bar until the rescue team could pull him down. Snake and the Eagle's Shadow was Jackie's breakout role in a movie that fully showed off his talent. It also featured rising martial arts star Huang Zhangli, whose powerful kicks became legendary. Directors loved their chemistry, so Huang was cast as the villain in Drunken Master. On Snake, Huang had already knocked out a few of Jackie's teeth. But in Drunken Master, Huang hit Jackie above the eye, fracturing his brow bone. Jackie nearly lost an eye, but luckily, he recovered. 16 years later, Jackie returned for Drunken Master 2, this time directed by Lau Carleone. The final fight scene was epic, but it came with a price. Jackie and the director clashed over how the ending should look, and eventually, Lau walked off the set. So Jackie took over directing duties and put himself in even more danger. There's a scene where he falls into burning coals. Believe it or not, that wasn't the first take. He actually did the stunt twice because the first time felt too slow. The second, more intense version is what made it into the film. Project, it tells the story of Hong Kong police teaming up with the Coast Guard to fight pirates. It's packed with stunts, but one in particular blew everyone away. Jackie's character hangs from the hands of a giant clock tower 20 meters up. Something goes wrong, and he falls, crashing through multiple awnings that were supposed to break his fall. He lands on his head and injures his spine. But since the cameras were still rolling, Jackie forced himself to get up and keep acting. In Who Am I?, Jackie plays a man caught in an international conspiracy. One of the final scenes takes place on the roof of the Willemswerf building in Rotterdam. One side of the skyscraper has a giant sloped glass surface 24 floors tall. And Jackie? He slides down the entire thing, no harness, no stunt double, no safety rigging. The slide took 45 seconds, and Jackie spent 2 weeks working up the courage to attempt it. One wrong move, and he could have lost everything. Sometimes, it's the simplest stunts that are the most dangerous. In 1980 SIXS Armour of God, Jackie had to jump from a castle wall onto a tree. Easy, right? But something went wrong. He slipped, fell onto the rocks below, fractured his skull, and a bone fragment lodged into his brain. Surgeons saved his life and inserted a metal plate. Most actors would have retired right then and there, but not Jackie. The incident became a core part of the movie's legacy, and Jackie kept pushing the limits. 5 years later, Jackie returned in Operation Condor, once again playing an adventurer chasing treasure while battling cults and Nazis. The film is full of amazing fight scenes and stunts, and one nearly killed him. In an extended action sequence, Jackie loses his grip and slams to the ground at full speed. His chest was displaced, and doctors said if he'd landed even slightly differently, he could have snapped his neck and cut off blood flow to the brain. But somehow he survived. Today, Jackie Chan is 71 years old, and he's still making movies, still amazing us with breathtaking stunts and unforgettable choreography. This was Mick. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.